story's gonna be so good.
Welcome back to King Swallow Love. So today we are going to be telling you guys the craziest story ever.
Yes, we're going to tell you a story about the time I told my mom I was gay.
Yeah, and I was there. I went with her to tell her parents.
So stick around. Shit.
Why you said stick around? You so late.
So I wanted to tell you guys the reason why I told my mom I was gay, because I just didn't want to hide it from her anymore, and I wanted to be honest about how I am. And I got tired of her asking me, so what boy you talking to? Like, you have a menage, or like what you up to these days?
And at this time, like, I wasn't ready to tell my parents, but Cassandra was ready to tell her, so I was like, okay, you go for it. This was in like May.
Yeah, May
2017, last year.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, 2018.
No, 2018.
Yeah, my bad.
I was like, wait, no.
2018 in May. It was the day after Mother's Day. I remember that.
Oh, that's so bad. Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You don't remember that?
But yeah, well, it was the day after Mother's Day, and I was so stoked to tell her. Like, I was ready.
Yeah.
But nervous at the same time. Like, my heart was pounding.
And my heart was pounding for you.
Alright, another reason why I wanted to tell you guys, because at that moment I really wanted to move in with Emily. So I wanted to tell my mom, I wanted to tell her that, like, hey, I'm leaving my apartment behind, so, because I'm moving in with someone, and of course she's gonna want to know the person. So
yeah, exactly. Let me go ahead and sit back,
really
relax. This story about to be crazy. Go ahead, babe.
So the day I was at work, the day of, I was texting Emily back and forth, and I was like, I think I want to tell my mom about us being together.
And I'm like, no, you lying. Girl, you know you gonna bail, you gonna flay, you're not gonna do it. I was like, no.
She did. She really thought that. And I was like, all right, bet. Okay. So I get to Emily's house after work, and she's like all ready, dressed up, ready to meet the parents. I was like, yeah. So I went ahead and I got ready too, and we were on our way and everything.
So nervous. Cassandra was so nervous. I was so nervous. Like, we even have a video of it.
Yeah.
And I really thought she was gonna flake. Hold on, we're gonna show y'all. Hold on. How you feel?
I feel like I'm about to fall off a cliff. What? So guys, I was super nervous. Like, my heart was
so
beating. Like, I didn't even know how I was gonna say it. It wasn't something that I felt like I should have prepared for, but like, I feel emotionally I should have been prepared, which I wasn't.
I was like, you got balls though.
Like, I should have known, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not the fact that I'm Haitian, it's just the fact that she was very religious also.
Yeah.
So that was like times 10.
So then we finally get to like her parents' house, and then we're like still super nervous. We were outside for a while. Cassandra's like, just not today.
Yeah.
You know, like trying to back out. And I'm like, okay, babe, you do what you want to do. Do you still want to move in?
The whole time I'm texting my stepdad. I'm like, I have someone special for you guys to meet.
Aww.
And I was just so excited. Like, I love everything about Emily. Like, how can you not?
Aww.
I just feel like, well, they're going to feel the same way. So, like, why not?
You
but
thought.
obviously not.
Yeah.
Should have known. But
But we did another video outside, too, because I'm trying to document everything. I'm like, this is like an important day.
yeah.
Like, so I recorded another video, and Cassandra was so scared. But she was excited still.
I was. Tell the parents. Hey, we about to tell the parents. Hey.
Look.
Like, if I was to come out and tell her, it'll be like a weight lift off my chest, my back, and everything.
Yeah, so you know it was gonna make you feel good if you told her.
Right.
So you were like, even though you were scared, you were still ready.
Yeah, I was so ready. I was ready since like
yesterday, like the day before.
Exactly. So I go ahead and I knock on the door, and my stepdad lets us in. And mind you, like, my mom did not even acknowledge Emily. Like, she was laying on the couch, watching TV.
She gave me like a dry high, like, hey,
yeah,
whatever. But I already knew, like, because obviously, like, she suspected that you were gay. So when I came in, she was probably like,
this the girl that I've been seeing.
Yeah.
And she didn't even go to school with Cassandra.
Yeah, like, how do you know her, you know?
Exactly.
And then, like, when we were there, like, it was only her stepdad that was talking to us. Her stepdad and then her little sister. That was
so
it.
awkward.
Like, her mom was just on her phone watching the TV on the couch. Like,
she didn't even, like, say, hey, you hungry? You want some food? Because my mom usually, like, offer me food. But she wasn't talking to me at all.
She knew what time it was.
Yeah.
She knew. So Cassandra is like, the whole night, we're just like talking to the dad, like he's catching up. Cassandra's trying to ignore why we're here. And then he's like, so you said you wanted to talk to us about something? Like, he had to bring it up.
Right.
And then Cassandra's like, okay, like, can we go in your bedroom and talk about it? Because her mom was in the living room.
Yeah, I wanted to tell him first. Because just to be assured that how he felt about it.
Aww.
And then we can go on to my mom, because he was a lot easier to go to.
Yeah, you wanted to do
mom.
the easy and then the hard.
Exactly. So I went in the room and I said, well, hey, Dad, this is my girlfriend, Emily. And he goes ahead, he says, play girlfriend or your serious girlfriend? And I was like, oh, serious girlfriend.
Right, what you mean?
But not with, like, all this confidence. But
yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is my
she was shaking.
girlfriend. Like, I was so nervous.
We went back and forth.
And he was like, well, you know how I feel about that. And he was very honest about how he felt. And then he said that he loved me at the end of the day. And
so sweet, yeah. And then he was like, you're more than welcome to come over, Emily.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. But we were like, okay, we didn't tell the mom yet.
Wait, let's not forget it. We got one problem.
Right. And then, you know how he was saying how your mom is?
Oh, he was like, well, I don't know how your mom's going to take this, but we shall see.
He was like, you know, she might get as big as this whole place. And I was like, okay, yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
So then he was like, so are you ready to go out there and tell her?
Yeah, and I wasn't ready. Like, I was so ready, but in the time being, I was so nervous still. But I was pushing myself, like, you better go out there and tell her. And I did. And I walked out there.
Okay, don't say you did. Like, you did it so easily. This is the worst part. This was, like, terrible. Like, okay, you tell it. You go.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say it. So I sat on the couch. Emily sat on a chair.
Yeah, I'm like, no, like, it was the bar stool.
Yeah, you're on the bar stool.
The bar stool chairs,
oh, my goodness, yes. So she's sitting on the bar stools, and I'm on the couch, across from the couch that my mom's on. Mind you, she's laying down. She's not up sitting. She's laying down.
And then your stepdad was like, okay, babe, can you get off your phone? Cassandra has something she wants to tell you.
And he turned off the TV, so I had no background music or anything playing.
Dead silent.
Yeah, so it took me 20 minutes to say it. Like,
no exaggeration. Like, all four of us were literally sitting there.
Just waiting on me to say. I couldn't. I froze. I really couldn't. I just...
Oh, wait. Before, we forgot to tell you guys the most important part.
What?
Remember your phone.
Oh, footnote. Yes. So my sister grabbed my phone.
As soon as we got to the house.
Right. So I just let her use my phone. So she went ahead and grabbed my phone. She on Snapchat, Instagram, all that. Okay, so right back. I went ahead and I said, hi, Mom, how's your day? You know,
and then we were all just sitting there, me and the stepdad looking at each other like, is this big?
Like, you can ask that anytime, but you came to tell us something special. So I said, well,
no, wait, your mom was being so dry. She's like, good, I'm fine.
Yeah, okay. Good day.
With that accent, too.
I went out and I said, this is Emily, and she's my girlfriend. And she just... You doing too much.
I feel like I'm reliving it right now.
Yeah, me too. Like, my heart is beating while saying this. So she's laying down, and then she rises up real slow. And
I've never seen nothing like that before.
Yeah. As soon as my mom got up, everyone else in the room got up.
Yeah, she was like, I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. I know. She got up. We all got up with her. And I grabbed my bag. I grabbed the keys. I'm like, oh, hell Oh no.
Yeah, Emily was heading for the door.
Because I'm not
ready to go. And I started walking backwards. Like, I started stepping back. And then she said, I cannot believe how much I've done for you, and this is what you pay me back. And
yeah. And she's like, and then you bring her to my house.
Yeah, and you brought her to my house, and that's so rude. And just
and then she started like mentioning like the other girls, like
yeah,
from, like when you were a child.
Yeah,
and you talking to.
She was like mentioning my ex, like one of my exes, and she started mentioning like another girl I was
like,
talking to.
you had me drop you off at this girl's house.
Yeah,
and all of that stuff.
Stop. Oh my god. After my mom mentioning all that, she got religious, and she started calling me the devil.
Like quoting like scriptures from the Bible.
Yes.
And then Cassandra starts crying. I was like, no, I felt so bad.
I got emotional.
But at the same time, like, you gotta be strong. What you mean? Like, she was going at her. Like, her mom was like saying everything.
Yeah,
like, nobody would want their parent to say that to them. Like, the things your mom was saying. Yeah. And I was like, babe, you gotta be strong. So Cassandra like storms out. She's like, let's go.
Yeah, I was ready to go. I was like, I'm not gonna stay here and tolerate the disrespect. I'm out of here. And
so we got our stuff and we walked out.
Yeah.
Comes to find out,
my sister still had my phone, so I had to get back inside, and I ended up calling my phone off Emily's phone. I said, I need my phone, Lily. And the plan was to sneak it through the window, but my mom already got the phone.
Yeah,
from my
her
sister.
mom grabbed the phone.
Yeah.
So we go back in the house, and it was just like, your mom was like, I'm not giving you this phone. Like, this is my phone. Mm-hmm. Because Cassandra was still on her mom's plan.
It was my phone. I paid the bill, but it was still under her name. So, yeah, that's where I slipped up, to be honest. I had everything else in together but that. So I walk inside, and I knock on her door. She locked the door so I wouldn't enter. And I'm here, like, knocking, like, really hard. And I said, just give me my phone. I need my phone.
And her stepdad's like, babe, can you open the bedroom door?
Yeah,
please,
so
like,
sweet.
give her phone. Her ID is in the back of it.
I don't care. She can go to the DMV. She can grab another ID.
Yeah.
Like, she had 0 Fs. Like, she didn't care.
And then Cassandra, like, started, like, to hide the knives and stuff while she was in the room. She started to hide the knives, like, hide everything, like, any, like, objects she could throw.
Right. Like,
I was like,
I put all the silverware away.
Keep in mind, this whole time, I'm by the front door. Like, I am not even playing.
So she finally unlocks the door, and she says somebody in this house is going to die tonight. But
she was saying it in the language. So then Cassandra's little sister came out of the room. Like, so now she's out there, like, in the living room with us, witnessing all of this.
And then my mom was like, Ugen Lili lalap gade tut bagay sa wafes bagay masisi. And I was like, Lili te konesa. Said Lili te pemi.
Like, she already knew.
And she was like, oh. And she was like, Lily, did you know? And Lily was like, no, I didn't know.
No. And I was like, why would you out that girl like that? I was just like, you cannot tell that girl. She about to get in trouble.
Yeah.
What you mean? Like, she's not gonna. And Cassandra started crying more when Lily said no, because it seemed like Cassandra was lying at that point. So I was like, of course she's gonna say no. She doesn't want to get in trouble with you. Like, do you not see how crazy your mom is acting?
Yeah, I felt really bad.
Yeah.
After that whole moment. But the more angry she got, the more she started speaking to me in Creole.
And keep in mind, like, I don't speak Creole.
Yeah.
The stepdad or the little sister. So
it's just me and her right now. I'm only understanding what she's saying.
We're all scared. Like,
yeah. But she says, oh, I came to America for you, and this is what you do in return. And she starts expressing how much.
Say it in the language. It's scary.
She's like, it
sounds scary.
It was crazy. So I'm still emotional. I'm trying not to cry. Like, I'm holding back my tears and everything. And I went ahead and I was like, you just don't understand. You don't understand me. This is me wanting to open up, but I couldn't in the past because I couldn't come to you with
were
stuff
young,
like this. So, like, all was built in anger I had in me, and not at her, but just the fact that I couldn't express and come to her.
No, it was to her. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, she was disrespecting you. At that point, it was disrespect.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
Parent or not, I feel like you're coming to her as an adult, telling her that you're gay and you're in a relationship with me. And at that point, she was just being blatantly disrespectful.
Right. And what did she do? She
What?
She asked Emily, so who's the girl? No, she asked me.
Yeah.
She didn't talk to Emily.
Yeah.
And she went ahead and she asked me. She said, so who's the boy and who's the girl?
And I was like, both? Like, what you mean?
Right.
And then she was talking about, like, it's supposed to be Adam and Eve, not Adam and Adam, or Eve and Eve.
Right.
And then Cassandra also, like, got her ears pierced. And that's, like, against her religion. So her mom, like, went crazy. And she, like, snatched her necklace off.
Oh, yeah. I had this new necklace. And she went ahead and snatched it off. And she was like, you're such a devil. Like, look at you. You got your ears pierced. She's, like, really sarcastic. She gets really sarcastic when she's angry. So she's like, yeah, you're so beautiful with your ears pierced and all your jewelry.
Yeah, she was being so sarcastic. She's like, cute.
She's like, yeah, girl, you cute. But didn't even mean it. But and she was like, and she's going, Emily's like, what is she saying? Like, I don't understand.
It just looks so scary. Like,
yeah.
Ooh. Like, I was like, wait, what?
And then she was going off about how, so she was like at her room door, and I was like in the hallway, like couple steps away from her. And she started walking up to me like slowly while she was yelling at me. And I was like, are you trying to hurt me? Because you keep coming closer. Like, my mom would like sneak attack on you. She will really try to mess you up. But not with this.
This is terrible. This is abuse. She was beat. She grabbed you and she tried to start like fighting you.
Yeah, she was like, she came up to me and started choking me. And that's when she ended up pulling my necklace. And she tried to rip my earrings out, and she just came, and my stepdad.
I should have recorded this.
Yeah, you should.
Like, it was so, like, I was scared.
Yeah, and my stepdad came trying to pull her off me. It was so quick. Like, she came on me in 0.1 second. Like,
yeah, and he kept trying to like, babe, calm down, like, relax.
And then she was like, call the cops on me. I don't care. Call the cops on me. And she was like, but somebody here's gonna die because I'm not having a gay daughter. And she was like over it.
Yeah, she's like, I did everything for you just so you can be gay.
Yeah.
And I was so ready to fight her, but I'm like, this is her mom. So I'm just like, let me just, refrain. Like, let me just stay by the door. Like, I'll let the stepdad break it up. Like, I didn't want to get involved.
Yeah, and I wasn't trying to hit her either.
Yeah, you weren't. It was literally just your mom attacking you.
We've gotten in other fights, but I've never really tried to hit her.
Exactly.
Except, like, try to defend myself. So...
Oh, babe. Give me a kiss.
I'm sorry.
Like, nobody deserves that.
Yeah, like, it took me a while to realize that, though. I didn't realize it the same day. She made me feel like I was wrong to come to her to tell her that.
You was really feeling like the double child, man?
No, not that far. Nah. But out of all the things my mom said to me, I was like, Mom, do you seriously mean that? Like, I was like, why are you talking to me like that? Like, why are you down talking me? And she was like, Mom, me pa maman. No, pa ela sa, me pa maman. It's like, I'm not your mom. Don't call me that. Like, she was like, now, jodia, conte jodia, me pa maman, pa gen maman encore. And I was like, what? So, this whole time, I already knew. But I didn't think it would have been that bad after that day of me telling her.
But she didn't want, like, any part.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't want you in her life at all at that point. And she didn't want to hear anything else about you being gay or you being with me. Like, she was like, don't come over here anymore. Like, I don't want to see you ever again.
Yeah, she was like, visitation hours over. Like, she was
right.
Yup.
And then she still did not let up on that phone. And then Cassandra was like, Emily, call the police, because Cassandra didn't have her phone. And I'm just like, girl, you really want me to? Because... And then the stepdad was like, no, let's not get the police involved.
And then my mom was like, no, you call the police. I'm
not scared of the police, all this stuff.
She used to make slick remarks in the past saying that, oh, yeah, you can't get pregnant. Things just because I'm dating a girl.
Yeah.
And that's how I knew.
That she knew already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for her to say all the things she said that night, explaining how she knew in the past, I knew already that she knew.
Yeah, that she wasn't going to be happy about it.
You're right. It didn't make me feel like I'm weak as a person or I'm not worthy enough, because I know that I am.
Amen.
And although she's not... Amen. Like, although, like, me and my mother, we don't speak now because of the situation that occurred.
Yeah, they
But,
still don't talk. Like, her
yeah.
mom still is the same way. And it's been almost a year now.
Yeah. In May, it'll make it a year.
That's crazy. Oh, well, at least you're living your life, babe.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Okay.
We feel like you should be who you are. Like, you shouldn't be afraid to hide it. Like, we did that for so long.
Yeah.
And we feel amazing now. Like, you can tell, like, we are genuinely happy that we're free.
Honestly, like, I don't have to lie to people and say, yeah, my boyfriend's coming when I don't even have a boyfriend. Like,
Right.
why am I lying?
And, like, the most important people is, like, your family. Like, your mom
True.
was, like, important. And whether she likes it or not, at least you know.
Right. But I just want to say, like, you'll hold so much baggage by trying to hide yourself if you're scared to come out. Even if you're Haitian or
It doesn't even matter. You're hurting.
It doesn't matter. As strict as your parents can be, honestly, it just so much baggage you're holding in, and you're trying to hide who you really are. Don't, because you won't be happy.
You gotta remember, like, this is your life. This is nobody else's life. It's not your parents' life. It's not, like, any of your friends' life. This is you. This is who you are.
Worry about yourself.
Exactly. Take care of you.
Yeah.
Don't hold back for other people. What the fuck? Like, that was so crazy. I can't believe we did that.
And I can't believe I used to tell my mom, like, I couldn't date at all. So it was like, I couldn't even tell her about a boy either.
Yeah.
So, like, don't hide. That's just the main thing. That's key. Do not hide who you are.
It feels so good, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I feel like I'm free. I'm living.
Now, yeah.
Seriously, I'm living.
We also want to say, for the people that don't know, we have an official coming out video on Instagram, on our pages.
Yeah, any of our pages.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel.
Yes, subscribe.
If you like this video, check out our other videos.
Yes, comment,
right, everything. And if you don't like it, oh well, this is us.
Keep it to yourself.
Give me a kiss. Bye, guys.